here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. You take a look at Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. You take a look at the Timberwolves. The NBA Finals continues on as these teams feel each other out.
Yeah, there's a lot of act and react between the coaches. After one adjustment is made, the other side will make a counter adjustment as well.
Now here's Black. He shoots it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so Murray will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Caruso outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For three, Klingon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Intercepted. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Hero looking around. Clock at 6. Outside Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. And stolen by Jones. Hero outside. Picked by Gobert. And stolen by Caruso. And he's going for the oop here. Tatum with a steal. Here's Hero. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Here's Caruso. Philadelphia, the rebound. Pass to Klingon. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Minnesota leading by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. Hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. BA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Shaman. And stolen by Edwards.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Out left to the wing. Back to Black. Driving in. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I'll tell you what, when Black is on the drive, he can dance around anybody that tries to get in his path.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Shaman. Jordan with it. Edwards pulls it in. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Dunn. Jordan. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Thompson. Black, right side. Right wing. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball. Substitute. substitution on the court.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dunn. Tatum from long range. Hits a three-pointer.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Richardson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Minnesota now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 11. Outside Mitchell. From deep, Strus. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Hero. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Hero's got his second basket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here's Minnesota now. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Launches it from deep. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Here's Strus. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. A big difference in shooting.
17.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Hero left side. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And it's 6 points for Tyler Hero.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
It's really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Okogie. Fires from the wing. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. 76ers trail by 14. Outside Mitchell. Outside Richardson. Launches a three. And the 76ers another three.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's three-point shooting, is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick.
Pass to Hendricks. Hero for three. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Outside Strus. Philadelphia moving it around. Richardson for three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Shot clock at 6. Dunn attacking. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Here's Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dunn's got his first points of the night.
Dunn finishing in style. And the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
On the wing, Strus. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
If he's got a path to the rack, it's going to be a strong throwdown for Okogie every time. I mean, he doesn't mess around when he gets in tight. He's banging.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. You think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
You have the camera on you. Give yourself a round of applause.
76ers trail by 17. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points so far. And stolen by Jones. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Minnesota leading by 17. 1:49 left in the first half. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And he's good on the second. There's 1:26 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Tatum. And Clingan pulls it down.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Black outside. From downtown. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
And Gobert with the stuff.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Pass to Black. Launches it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Murray for 3. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And so Murray will bring it up for Minnesota. They led the game at one point by 20. Pass to Shaman. Here's Okogie. Tipped away. Murray with it. Now Thompson defending. Shot clock at 3. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. 76ers trail by 17. Here's Caruso. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Caruso drops them both. The Timberwolves lead by 15. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here.
Number 23, Derek Jones Jr.
Murray scanning the floor. To the inside. Gobert. The drive by Murray. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 8 points.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Jones. Now here's Tatum. Antetokounmpo covering. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball. Now into
76ers trail by 17. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Minnesota leading by 17. Dunn right side. Hero outside. Back to Dunn. Second chance shot. Outside Jones. Hero on the wing. 9 points in the game.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Jones with the ball. Caruso covers. Now here's Dunn. Off target with a jump hook. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better. And more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Minnesota leading by 18. Hero outside. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Jason Tatum.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
Outside Strus. Here's the three. Philadelphia with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hero on the wing. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Here's Dunn. Hero outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And there's a pick. Hero left side. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Richardson.
Good, strong defensive awareness on display that time from Carter Jr. He's not afraid to mix it up and get scrappy defensively.
The rebound by Carter.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Stolen by Thompson. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big-time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Pass to Okogie. And here's Hero. Now Jordan. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Now Carter. Thompson right side. Back to Carter. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot.
Hero on the wing. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Jordan. Okogie on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Okogie's shot is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. On the wing, Strus. Outside for Mitchell. Deflects the pass. Clock at 2. Here's Thompson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Dunn outside. Here's Hero. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Pass to Strus. The 3. Minnesota with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Dunn with it. Strus covering. Here's Hendricks. Back to Dunn. And rejected. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Hero. Takes a 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Mitchell with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. Back to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Both teams deciding to change it up. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Minnesota leading by 12. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Minnesota ball.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Picked by Gobert. Here's Shamet. Cans it from the wing.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Caruso outside. Black outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he can't get the layup.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. From 17 feet out. Jones rips down the board.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota leading by 16. On the wing, Tatum. With the drive. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be foul number 5 on him. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Shaman. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a screen. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Timberwolves.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyler Hero.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Minnesota leading by 15. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum cashes in from 18.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Murray is doubled. Gobert. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the Minnesota Timberwolves have done it. They are the NBA champions.
A big thank you to everyone who made it out to tonight's
They
game.
go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started.
Gotta tell you to go get it back. What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bobbit, they want me to stop, but I trend like a topic. How could they fire on me? I'm the hottest. Then reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I tell them shut up and get up and go. If you want it, then I put that on the floor. We be ducking we ain't ducking and on this a joke. You gon' get in that field then round choke. My gon' hunt like a tiger ghost. You scary little be doing the most. If you know like I know, better watch your approach. Watch it. I in the yo like I been here before. I been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any capping in me, it's the GOAT. And this is the captain in me like a boat. This why they get deep when you bury your soul. Dragging rolls. That's why I bet keep it cold, let it go. If you want it, then spin a block, get you some more. Get you some more. Hopped up and got that right off the porch. If we beefing, then I'm at your door like a stork. Like a door. So look if you buck, if you ready for cause it can get done like a house full of chores. Mine got an ass, we gon' take out the trash. We been mopping up like a floor. What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bobbit, they want me to stop, but I trend like a topic. Keep that fire on me, I'm the hottest. I keep that and reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I'm trying to get a little moolah and guala, a whole lot of profit, a whole lot of cheese. But I'm starving right now and I'm sorry. Baby, quit calling me, please. I'm about to put it on wax like birch. Peace. I'm somewhere up in the trees. Then I wanna be about to. I got that out the slum. Like Chief. Like how I begun, I'm from Memphis. The grit and the grind, it be coming with ease. I keep it catching just like a disease. Soon as I humble it, pop it, they freeze. Ask where they got it from me. I can't be seen with no these.
Cheers. Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places. I got a feeling I could win this race. I found my pace. The only thing that you could do for me is please stay about my way. Don't come around my way unless you got something to pay. I'm trying to find a place where I can free my mind. Well, I don't need my, ain't no need for, I ain't worried about losing, focused on winning. God forgive me for my sin and put, this is the beginning. I pray to God that I don't catch another. I got a paragraph in case somebody wanna listen. Yeah, sometimes I wish that I had wings so I could fly away. And all you haters talking, y'all could today. But then I think, what if I today? Well, if I gotta go, make it right